Hey, talking about snitching, now going to my next thing. Gunna. Hey.
I feel like...
Let's no, before yeah, hold on, because I wrote down here while we're talking.
I feel like we should just let everything play out.
This is what I wrote down. Gunna free. Did he snitch? And even if he did, is it our business? And are we even qualified to speak on certain things?
And that's what I said. I'd rather wait for everything to come out.
Because
the only reason why I don't, my opinion is, in terms of this, and just in general, is that if I'm involved in something, I choose to involve myself in something, then I have to play by them rules. It's just that simple. If you play football, if you go onto a football pitch, there's a referee, you have to play by the rules. That's simple. That's just how I see it. Okay. Because at the end of the day, you decide to put yourself in that situation.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. Which is why
I get a chance to get out if you're Gunna's type of person.
Which is why personally I don't put myself in them situations.
Oh, for sure.
At the end of the day, it's just that simple. Now, in terms of this case, I understand why guys are gonna call him a snitch because the video.
But it's not admissible in court.
But my thing is, and this is why I said I'd rather wait, because obviously, like, you do law, so you tell me in it, or like correct me if I'm wrong. Haven't we got to wait until he goes to trial, like Tory's situation, and actually takes the stand?
Yeah. So basically, what that type of plea deal was it was a separate, because you were trying to get bail for the longest.
Yeah.
But they kept saying no. But the way they kept saying no was a bit iffy because he should have got bail.
Yeah. Especially Gunna.
Gunna.
Like, in terms of young fun, I get it.
I think why they instead gave him the plea was that they were saying if this goes to trial, there was a big possibility that the whole case could just be vetoed because the way they got him and the way they got evidence was incorrect. So they were like, okay, we'd rather, instead of this whole case, because who they want is Young Thug.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Fact.
That's facts.
I feel like everyone knows that.
Just to give you guys context, who they want is Young Thug in it.
Because he's seen as the
coming from law, they always want the ringleader because the ringleader is because as a ringleader, you can just tell one of the lower surgeons to just take the fall for you. You might take a couple 5 10, but you treat him good in prison
and treat his family, look after his family.
But they want the head of it. But the way they basically got Gunna and some of Young Thug's evidence was below the law. So I think they gave him the plea deal. Yeah. So they gave him the plea deal to be like, okay, rather than this go to trial and your lawyers use what we have against to like veto the deal, we want you, because at the end of the day, what Atlanta's doing is scummy. They're trying to show that we've got power. We're trying to make, because Atlanta know what they were doing filming that. They knew the streets will take this and we can take this as a win. But what he basically said was that YSL is a gang. Which was a big part of what Young Thug's defense is saying it's not a gang, it's just like a musical corporation. And the gang is just a slang term. We're not a gang, we're not involved in no criminal activities. It's a RICO charge, for those you don't know. That's like high gang affiliation. Gun,
stands for
racketeering, if you know what that is.
Racketeer something.
Yeah, so like but what the issue is Young Thug's defense is it's not a gang. But what Gunna said was a gang. So people say, but you're telling he's basically confirmed it. No, he hasn't confirmed it. What he's saying is that taking a plea deal means you have to admit to some stuff. It's basically admitting that he's guilty. But this type of plea deal is he's admitting guilt, but he's still saying he's not guilty. So the guilt he's admitting to is it's a gang.
But he did say that the guns and the drugs inside the car that him and Young Thug were in weren't his.
Exactly. You gotta tell that.
But then my thing I was gonna say, which I get why people may say that's snitching.
Yeah.
But I would ask.
Yeah.
Like, so what then if Young Thug says then they're not his?
Yeah, we're getting.
But the only thing is, you will know this, and you just said it, is that what you say in the court of law is very important. How you word things is very important.
How you word it.
Now,
it's all about manipulating the jurors and the judge.
Now, the only reason why I get why people are calling them from them sides on the streets are calling them mistakes.
But it's not even the streets though.
Okay, forget the civilians and the online.
No, but I want to get to that as well. But I'm saying, I said 70% of people saying he's a snitch are these white suburban kids. Bro.
Yeah, but forget them youths, whatever, because they're not even gonna wait this long.
They're the ones using their mom's credit cards to put comments on Twitch and that, or FIFA points, or to academics and that. Yeah. That's the academics fan base, right? I want people to know. I don't know
the majority of them are white suburban kids.
It's just white suburban kids. So when I tell people don't take this academics guy seriously, he's funny.
No. What you have to listen.
I listen to what he says, but a lot of the stuff.
The only reason why I listen to him Yeah, and obviously I filter out what he says is because he speaks to a lot of people in the industry. So there's a lot of stuff that I'd rather get from him.
For sure.
And the thing
but
is,
let me
forget the clips on Instagram.
I'm not talking about it because I've watched his actual stuff and I've watched his actual podcast. I'm saying, but I'm saying he romanticizes and emphasizes some stuff to a point where it's like, we know this is true, but you said it in a way which he lets us hear it through his bias. Because when the academics don't like someone, but that's everyone to
but he says that though. Says that though. He admits that himself. When he doesn't like someone, he's coming for the neck. And the thing is, one thing I'll give him is that he only does it when a rapper disrespects him. That's why I get it.
Not all the time. First, sometimes instigates it, knowing he's a police guy. He does some sneaky stuff though. He does. He moves like 6ix9ine a bit sometimes when I'm like a bit.
No, him and 6ix9ine aren't as close anymore. As like in the past, I didn't like it. But as I was saying, with Gunna, I get why people from that side are calling him a snitch because he could normally, or I don't know, but wouldn't you say, I don't know who's guns and drugs.
But what he's admitting to is like that's what I'm saying.
Because remember, if he says that they're not mine, only him and Young Thug are in a car.
I get it.
So then in their head, so that means so does that mean that you're saying that those guns and drugs are Young Thug's then?
What you need to understand is it's the wording. A lot of law is literature, so that's why I say you gotta be good at commissioning words. Why he said he admitted a gang. What I'm saying,
I get that part, but tell me about why he's saying that the guns and drugs, because that's another part. Remember,
I'm saying the gang bit, so we'll link it to the guns and drugs bit. When you say you're a gang, you're not admitting to a crime.
Yeah, because a gang
could be like a gang, a biker gang. So that's why when I tell people,
a gang can just be a group of friends.
A group of friends. It's just the way you word it. So that bit don't do nothing for him. But the guns and drugs thing. What he's saying is, again, if they've got permits or they've got people they know that have got permits for the guns. A simple thinking, he was saying he was trying to show a lifestyle he was living through his music. So you can say there were props for, like, I'm not saying that's what he said, but there's a lot of explanation.
But at the same time, you know damn well they've got all them stuff in hand, so they can see whether.
That's what I'm saying. But if they've got a permit for it, or they've got like a video permit to say that, because even prop guns you can get caught for in America. So that's what I'm saying. So if he can use the excuse of it's all video, then he can bust it. But again, this is coming from a undergraduate to be degree. Them proper lawyers will have better excuses than me. So that's what I'm saying. He's not admitted to anything. And what I said, like they said, in that video you saw, nothing he said in there can be used in the court of law against Young Thug, because that's a different case entirely. So,
and that's another thing.
But this is what I'm saying at the same time.
There's a lot. Say it quickly. There's a lot of. So I tell you one thing that I like is that, see, for example, you're smart, so you study law as well. So you will understand these things. A lot, 99% of the people online that are talking and making these comments don't know shit.
And that's why I rate you, bro, because
they're all dummies.
And this is what I'm trying to say is, and I wrote this down here, I want to get this right because it came to me.
And this is why in my head, I'm like, let me just wait till everything plays out, because I don't have knowledge until. And
when I said, are we qualified? And this is why I try to tell people, stop lying to yourselves. There's a difference between knowledge and favourable opinion. So there's a difference between knowledge and me, like you said, I studied law. So I'm knowledgeable on this. I can speak on this. And there's a difference between people saying I can have my opinion, which is correct. You can have your opinion, but don't treat your favourable opinion as facts. Because you can have an opinion that people like because to the public it sounds good, so they're gonna say that's facts. But if you're not, and it's the same thing. Did you see what happened between Skip and Shannon? When basically it's just two like presenters about sports. One of them has never played sports at a high level in his life. The other has. And they were speaking on his sport. And the one guy that hasn't played sport said to the guy who's played the sport they're talking about, you are not good in your sport. So don't tell me how to speak on this sport. And the guy was like, bro, one, I've played on the sport. I'm in the Hall of Fame. If you don't know what that means, it means you're one of the best players to ever play that sport.
You're a legend, basically.
I'm a legend of that sport. So how can you tell me about a sport you haven't played and you've only watched from the TV?
Now, going on to that, imagine, same thing happened to me. I've got a guy on TikTok, So you remember? Nah, this is fact. No. I had to quickly put this in.
Yeah, so just
I put something on TikTok. So I've said this. I've been telling everyone that knows me. I've been saying them Dior B30s look like New Balances to me.
Yeah.
Just a design of New Balance. So I made a TikTok saying with some Kanye voiceover, saying that in a world full of lies, I just speak the truth. Saying that Dior B30s look like New Balances, and a lot of man wouldn't wear it unless
Dior wasn't on it.
Dior wasn't on it. So some guy, I think it was German. He wrote in German, basically.
I try writing German.
Guys like this should not bother even talking if they can't get the shoe. So
and
when I translate,
and then what did Ben do?
When I translate, first I replied and I said, "You must be talking about the wrong guy because I've got multiple pairs of B22s. Now everyone knows that B22s are from Dior. Before this hype with the B30s, this is the shoe that everyone. It's still kind of hype. Everyone still wears it. I've been wearing these since 2019, 2020, before all these TikTok boys started buying it.
All the rappers made it big.
No, the rappers been wearing it. It's just these little young boys on TikTok that are wearing all of a sudden, and girls are getting excited over B22s.
If I see a man in a winter jacket, B22s,
nonsense. So I replied, like I said, I've got multiple pairs of B22s. If you know how much they are, you can go and research, whatever, cool. And research how much B30s are.
I saw the comment and I said, nah, Ben's gonna come back. So I said, let me come back to this.
So then, obviously, I posted it on my story and I said, wow, that's my ego speaking. Because to be fair, this stuff doesn't matter.
He called you out. He called you out. He definitely called you out.
And I replied to it saying I got multiple pairs of B22s, but he probably didn't. I don't know. Maybe you know, some people may lie online. So I thought, because my ego is coming out a little.
Let me back my chat, man.
Because these times I'm just saying my opinion on something.
Yeah.
And you're trying to belittle me.
Yeah.
And obviously you don't really know me. He hasn't done his research. And now again, this is my ego. So then I had to come out and I must have said to my boy, like, yo, he's like, these ones, you gotta get a quick, just get back. Just quick, get back.
Sometimes you gotta flex. I said it to Ben. Sometimes you gotta flex, man.
Bro, you gotta let him know. So then I made a video. I made another TikTok. And then I was like, I don't know, like I had to put a disclaimer that listen, like I'm just a businessman at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I don't mean no harm. And then I'm just giving my opinion. I buy and sell trainers. So this is my niche. You decide to say I can't get this B30 shoe that everyone's hyped over that I personally don't like. I'm not buying something just because it's hyped. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
In this economy
so
as well.
I didn't have to show him. So I pulled out the Wave Runners. The Yeezy 700 Wave Runners, which are quite beat up. Like I wear them every other day, like when I'm just taking a quick trip, whatever. And then I pulled out the multiple pairs of B22s that I have because I had to show him that what I said wasn't a lie. I do have multiple pairs of B22s.
You experienced in this.
So then I saw the B22s. Then I thought, you know what? Yeah, I'm being nice. I showed him the Travis Jordan ones that I've had from since 2021.
You did.
And then I put the SB Travis's.
Ben's a sneakerhead, the
SB Travis's that I got for my birthday this year.
He makes my collection look media. My collection is good for.
No, you got a very good collection. And then I bought the Off-White Air Forces, the black ones, that I said are work trainers. Which, do you know what, yeah, the way I wear them now, I really do wear them just a lot. Like I just wear them anytime I'm doing business.
Now the shoe game's just a bit dry. There's no shoe, bro.
I'm just buying stuff that people don't have.
Wear your shoes, bro. There's no
wear
point
them.
Wear
bro,
your shoes.
And that shoe, I wanted that shoe for time.
And the thing with Jordan ones is, if you don't wear them, they start decaying quicker than don't.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Wear your shoes, guys, bro.
But yeah, so then more of the story is, he thought I wasn't qualified, and he probably wasn't even qualified himself. He probably thought like, he was probably just annoyed because he saw that I was someone that wasn't feeling the shoe that everyone's hyped.
He's probably wearing the brown Air Force Ones that are meant to be white.
Yeah.
Them man are off-white.
Yeah, you know them man's he's got the white. He's got white Air Force.
He got the white Air Force.
Cocaine no more. They're brown. They ain't cocaine. They're budge.
They got a white, bro.
Yeah. They've got the little brown.
They got a Force Ones.
They got a brown thing in the stitchings.
The man got creases like dimples.
Yeah. Creases everywhere, like the thing's doing waves. But anyway, yeah, I just
facial front, yeah, that's what I tell guys, just facial front.
Yeah, man. Episode 19, facial front.
Facial front, but yeah, so what I wanted to say is are we actually qualified? And this is what I want to tell people, like, we said it in one of the episodes, I think it was episode 12 or something, or 13, where we said, just because you have a platform doesn't mean you have to have an opinion on everything.
Yeah.
And
that's something so important because I think sometimes like, I just think a lot of thoughts in my head, and I've said it before. I think we've even said it before. Like for example, we may speak on relationships here and there, but at the same time, the way we do it is very. If you go through all our episodes, I can probably maybe two
or three times,
three times maximum we spoke on it because one were guys that are
and one was even with a guest that she brought
a lot of the time. Yeah, because girls like to talk about that.
Yeah,
but one. Because we're not in relationships. Two, me and you haven't been in long-term relationships like that. And three, we're both young guys. So we have, like you said, we're not qualified. And personally, and that's another reason why I don't like speaking on things unless I'm not qualified or unless
Yeah.
I don't have the knowledge on it because to me it's just like.
And it can be so easy for us because you have a podcast. You believe, they have to hear our side of it. Or bro, man, we don't.
The moment the mic's in front of them, or the phones in their hands,
the phones in their hands. And the thing is, there's repercussions for this. And going back to what I said about Meg, like, bro, I'm not saying she's gonna hear what we're saying. Hopefully she does. God willing. But shout out Meg. But bro, she's definitely heard the other stuff that people have been saying.
Of course, she's seen everything.
So she's like, bro, she's going home every day thinking, bro, like I got shot, but somehow I'm the bad guy. Like, deep, it sounds crazy. No, but it sounds crazy. I got shot, but I'm somehow the bad guy. Like, it's nuts. So, but yeah, going back to the Gunna thing, I just feel like a lot of us, bro, we're civilians. And let's not act like we care about the whole snitching thing. Or let's not act like we care about, and it's, do you know who I don't like? Them people that are weird, that rappers are beefing and they pick a side. Yeah, I'm a young boy side. Or, yeah, young boy the GOAT. Or YB. But I'm like, bro, calm down. Like, if you're in the streets, they would make you start doing star jumps naked, fam. You would do nothing, bro. Facts. You would do nothing, bro. These man don't know you. And you're talking about, would you still listen to Tory Lanez? But we're all hypocrites, bro. Man's listen to crime.
Yeah, I've said it all the time.
We're all hypocrites, bro.
I listen to rappers that say they sold drugs.
Oh, like, fam, man's not gonna. And again, I'm still trying. My Apple Music Wrapped was gospel this year, and I loved it because I'm still trying to cut down on worldly music. But it's like, bro, we gotta start from somewhere, bro. So I'm not gonna go to a next one and say, why are you playing this? Nah, bro. If you look at my playlist, you probably see some drug lords, some people that's killed someone. Like, so we're all the same. But I ain't even trying to. Yeah. Bro, the kind of thing, it's even minor. You know what? As long as he makes good music, nobody cares, bro. Yeah. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody's gonna care.
Cause even with like going on to, even similar to that, I thought we're gonna stay on this just a tiny little bit. I'm just gonna make one point about this. Even like for example, 6ix9ine saying, "Oh, when it was me though." For me, I never listened to 6ix9ine. Yeah, even when everyone was starting to like him a lot.
I thought
the energy didn't really like
catch me.
I wasn't. It
didn't make up for the lack of quality in the music.
I wasn't really feeling him because it's the way he was going around things and screaming.
And he was saying nigga. I'll be real. He was saying nigga. You're not black, bro.
That put me off. And then at the same time, it's like his energy and the way he was going about things. Whereby a lot of things he was built a lot of.
He's a meme, bro. That's what it was.
A meme, but at the same time, he was built of controversy.
Yeah.
A lot of the time.
Yeah.
And him building traction. So even though he had the Nicki feature, Tory feature, all these people that were actually gravitating to him because he was hot. Personally, me, I never really fucked with him like that. I struggled to actually connect. You know the ones where a lot of the artists you listen to, you connect with them.
And it got worse for me when rappers that knew him before, because people forget 6ix9ine was a videographer, bro.
Yeah.
Like, for your favourite artist. When Dave East put up a picture of him looking at it was before he got the whole tats and that, I was like, bro, this guy was a Urkel. Like, he was genuinely...
It was the Bloods from the streets over there that looked at him and thought they basically just used him.
They used him, So